refuse to do?
Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Win. Congratulations. Boss move.
What you refuse to do?
Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Once I crystal the mic and get on top of the beat, it becomes an instant classic when he 40 speak. My lyrics poke out just like a widow peak. I go like I got petty to fetch. Refuse to lose. Ain't no recess commercials or interludes. Right now I'm off my own.
Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer. Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And both backcourts in this one, Stan, cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Now here's Harden. And he lobs it up to the middle. Here's Bamba. And the layup is good off the glass.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
And here's Curry. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Pass to Edey. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Bamba. Now Portland with it. Well, Stanley was a 5-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups, just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always thought like a head coach.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies, who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
Thank you for that, Allie. The three from Curry. The three from Banchero. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Yeah, the vertical for Sharp is there. He'll be a challenge to contest in this league for sure.
Outside Curry. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Thibault. Here's Harden. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Pass to Bamba. Back to Harden. Lets a floater go. And he sinks the layup.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Now Curry. Right side Mathurin. Now here's Curry. Can they get it? Sinks the tray.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Harden's got the ball here for Portland. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Curry. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Harden. 4-on-1. Here they go.
So much ball being played in the air. Sharp can really go get it.
Grizzlies trail by 4. Down low. The kick out to Banchero. To the inside. Here's Edey. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Here's Harden. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Curry. It's picked off. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Pass to Edey. Inside. Here's Curry. That shot missing. Nice D from Henderson. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here's Henderson. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Nembhard from outside the arc. The rebound by Edey. Grizzlies trail by 6. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw good from Mathurin.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Pass to Nembhard. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Portland, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach, but when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Here's Nembhard. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Curry looking it over. To the paint. And it's Mathurin missing. Trailblazers lead by 8. To the inside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
What a passer Bane has become.
Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
Outside Mathurin. To the middle. Here's Edey. Left side Curry. Pass to Bane. And he dunks it down.
Bane with the hops.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Portland leading. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Sharp, no good. And here's Memphis now. Boucher outside. Pass to Pippen. Back to Boucher. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pippen. The rebound by Bamba. A minute 58 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Harden. And Boucher with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. Here's Harden. 6 points for him. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
A reliable shooter off the catch. Harden with that sweet lefty stroke.
Pass to Boucher. Off with the layup. Portland leading by 9. Got a piece of it. Here's Wells. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Memphis shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Sharp. Pass to Harden. And Clark with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. 1:16 left in the first half.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Tipped. Stolen by Kennard. Back to Boucher. Kicks it out to Clark. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Sharp.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
5 to shoot. Boucher up top. Kennard for 3.
Shooting threes hasn't done them much good. They may want to revise their strategy.
And that one's good. Sharp's got 8 points.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Pass to Clark. Here's Pippen. Kennard for three. Counted from distance. Kennard's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Portland ahead. They lead by 7. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Harden surveying the D. And Harden gets the double team. Pass to Sharp. Over Bane. Sharp, no good. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 7. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
How about Paolo Banchero, Coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
Memphis needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Portland leading by 4. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. 3-pointer, Harden. No luck on that one.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. Down low.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Payne with it. On the wing, Curry. And again, it's Memphis missing.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down. Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
Pass to Curry. Here's the 3. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Harden. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 10. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Just 5 on the clock. Back to Banchero. It's stolen by Isaac. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies call time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration.
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. To the inside. Well, and he slams it in one-handed.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Nembhard, good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Kennard. From deep three-point land. That one no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Shots good by Henderson.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Kennard can't get it to go. Trailblazers lead by 12. And he's going for the lob!
Henderson had great vision when he came into the league, and he's continued to build on that.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Henderson's got 9 points.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Got it up. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Grizzlies trail by 16. Outside Curry. Take it away. Here's Henderson. The Grizzlies pull it in.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
The three from Curry. That one's off. He's 4 for 9.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Deflected.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on, improving his ability to knock away shots.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Henderson outside. Back to Nembhard. The three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Outside Bane. Pass to Curry. Inside. Here's Edey. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Nembhard, good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. On the wing, Nembhard. And he lobs it up top. And he banks in the layup.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pass to Banchero. Using his size, Banchero gets by inside.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Back to Henderson. And it's Bane with the rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Curry gets the bucket.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And here's Curry for three. Can't get it to drop. Portland leading by 13. Tries the spin move. Shoots from the baseline. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Bane. The kick out. Curry. Outside Mathurin. Bane with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. And it's Portland with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Now a timeout called by Portland. 1:11 left to play in the fourth. And some changes here for Portland. Here's Sharp. Pass to Harden. Let's go with a three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Trailblazers.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And they pick up their fourth win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for James Harden.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Shot clock at 3 to halt the run, and it's Mathurin missing. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks.